So for this exercise, you're simply going to use a piece of paper or your journal, and we're going to use a pebble or a glass bead and then just something to write with. Before we start this exercise, I want to invite you to just take a few deep breaths, just arrive in your body, find a quiet space to sit, and just see if you can slow down your breathing. For many of us, we actually breathe very shallow. So if you can just sit for a few minutes, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths in and out just to get your body into a relaxed state before we begin, that will be amazing. Invite the Lord into this process. As we do this exercise, pay attention to where you want to try and control the process and just focus on surrendering as we go through it. So I'm going to give you a minute or two. You can pause the video, and once you're ready, you can hit play again. Our next exercise is incredibly powerful for slowing your mind down. So if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, this is the perfect one to try. So you're going to need a little pebble and a marker or a pen, anything to push it around with. So the idea is that we will also, during this process, surrender control, which is hard for a lot of us. We want to be in control of things. We want to determine the outcomes. So this is a beautiful exercise to help us overcome that. So we are going to push the pebble. Let me just see which way it'll be easier. So you'll find that one side is flatter than the other if you find a pebble outside. And so you want to get one that you can push around. On that side, it sort of wobbles around. So pick the flat side. And then to music, we will push it around and go with the music. So if the music goes faster or slower or whatever, we'll go with that, and just slow down those neural pathways. Okay, now the next thing you can do with it to relax yourself even more is to pick it up, try and see if you can identify any shapes within it. You can turn it around, spin it around, see if you can identify shapes. And then the next thing, to take this even further and deeper into regulating your nervous system and calming your body down, and connecting both sides of your brain, which is crucial for problem solving and connection with the Lord, is to color it in. So I want you to choose colors that give you joy, peace, that feels nourishing to your soul, something that gives you just some peace and quiet and makes you feel good. That's what we're going after. So you can go ahead, grab any color supply that you have lying around, and you can just color these little guys in. Let me put on some music for us. I'm just getting some other music for us. Just give me a second. Okay, so I hope you're feeling better already, and you can go ahead and complete this in your own time, at your own pace, with music that gives you joy, makes you feel calm, and I hope you've got another tool in your arsenal to regulate your emotions. I really hope you enjoyed that exercise and that you're feeling a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm. And I've got a few scriptures over here for you to meditate on, something that will just help you when you find yourself gravitating more towards control and striving and just taking things into our own hands. So the first one is Proverbs 3, verse 5, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." And then Psalm 46, verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." Then Isaiah 58, verse 11, "The Lord will guide you always." And Psalm 37, verse 5, which says, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act." For me personally, Psalm 46 has been my verse for the past 4 or 5 years, constantly, almost on a daily basis. The Lord was inviting me to be still when things felt really out of control. My body was in survival mode. There was a lot of tension and drama going on. And for me, in that space, being still was the last thing I wanted to do because it was so uncomfortable. But when we take him up on his offer, that is where he can actually start healing our nervous system, taking control of our emotions, and helping us get through the things that we need to get through. So may this bless you and may you truly take him up on his word. You can take some more time over here and just reflect on the exercise, how you experienced the exercise, how you experienced the colors. Did you feel anything shift? Are you feeling a little bit calmer? So just take a minute and just write it down. It's really good when we start paying attention to how these exercises actually help us. And you can ask things like, what did this exercise reveal about my need for control? And where is the Lord inviting me to trust Him more? And then you can close with something like, Lord, I trust you, even when I can't see. Make this personal, make this specific, and I promise you the Lord will meet you in it. So I'll see you guys next time.